Look around you, the room, the colors, the sounds. It all feels real, solid, stable, independent of you. But modern neuroscience suggests something unsettling. Your experience of reality may be closer to a controlled hallucination. Not random, not chaotic, but constructed. And if that's true, then what you see is not the world itself, it's your brain's best guess. In the previous episode, we explored predictive processing, the idea that the brain doesn't passively receive reality, it predicts it. Your brain constantly generates models of the world and corrects them using sensory input. This idea has been explored by neuroscientists like Carl Friston and Anil Seth. According to this view, perception is not a photograph, it's a simulation guided by data, and when the brain's predictions dominate, your experience becomes a controlled hallucination. Let's clarify this carefully. A hallucination normally means seeing something that isn't there. But perception itself works similarly. Your brain predicts what should be there. Then it checks incoming sensory signals. If prediction and data match closely enough, the experience feels real, stable, reliable. But technically, your brain is generating the experience. You are not seeing raw reality. You are seeing your brain's best interpretation of reality. This becomes obvious with illusions. Take the famous rubber hand experiment. A fake hand is placed in front of a participant. Their real hand is hidden. Both hands are stroked simultaneously. Within minutes, the brain begins to feel that the rubber hand is part of the body. People literally feel ownership over something artificial. The brain updates its model. Reality changes, not outside, but inside perception. Your brain fills in far more than you realize. There are gaps in your visual field, missing information, ambiguous signals. Instead of waiting for perfect data, the brain predicts what should be there. This makes perception fast, efficient, stable, but it also means that what you experience is partly imagination, a guided one, a constrained one, but still a construction. Here's where it gets personal. If perception is constructed, then the sense of self might be constructed too. Your brain predicts, this body is me. These thoughts are mine. This story is my identity. According to researchers like Anil Seth, the self may be the brain's most sophisticated model, a useful one, a stabilizing one, but still a model. The you experience may be the brain's best guess at organizing a complex organism. Interestingly, ancient contemplative traditions suggested something similar. In the yogic framework described in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, the mind constructs fluctuations called vrittis. These mental patterns shape perception. The famous opening line says, "Yoga is the stilling of these fluctuations." Why? Because when the fluctuations stop, reality is experienced more directly. Ancient philosophy called it mental projection. Modern neuroscience calls it predictive processing. Different language, similar discovery. Let's try something. Look at the nearest object around you, a phone, a chair, a table. Now ask yourself, are you seeing the object? Or your brain's interpretation of it? The colors you see are not actually in the object. They are created in your brain. The sounds you hear are electrical signals interpreted as vibration. Your entire sensory world exists inside neural activity. So here's the question. If perception is a controlled hallucination, what is the underlying reality? Is there a world beyond our predictions? Or are we forever living inside models? Science does not yet have a final answer, but the investigation itself is revealing something profound. Reality, as experienced, is constructed. But here's the deeper mystery. If the brain constructs perception, what happens when brain activity changes dramatically? During deep meditation, during near-death experiences, during altered states of consciousness, can awareness exist without the usual neural models? That's what we explore in the final episode. Can consciousness exist without the brain? If this series is expanding how you see reality, subscribe, because the next episode goes even deeper.